Action.
All right. We like to give all praises to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakwadash.
You know, always double honors to our apostles, honors to our bishops, honors to our elders, honors to our Akim, always pushing this truth out of sincerity week in and week out, the way they learned, the way they was taught, the right way. All right. And we're just gonna start off. You got Jake doing all kind of wickedness in the neighborhood, and then they complain about the conditions. But it be little changes they can do, but they go out and they blame everybody. You know what I mean? Like where I work at, they mess up the neighborhood, man. You know?
Salakia.
The details.
Salakia. What inspired this whole thing right now is because we walking over there we're in a, let's say something in a Jake Bailey neighborhood, and we pull up and the brother's like, every week we're coming over there's dog shit on the floor. Yeah. And that's,
and Jake, even though they says $500 fine, Jake don't care about that.
There's graffiti over that fine, brother.
Yeah.
I seen that. I seen them draw like a little dog shit with a marker. Yeah. But it says if your dog poop it, they'll draw shit coming out the dog and just take it for a joke.
Yeah. But they don't take that. They don't take that responsibility highly because this is your neighborhood. Why would you destroy your own neighborhood where you can't walk? Here it is. You coming out your house in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying, going to work where it's still dark and you gotta watch the grass because you don't know if there's dog shit, and then you step on doors you don't know, you get in your car and you smear it on your, in your car.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it back to you real quick, man. But in Soundview in the Bronx, they try to like make it more nice, build new buildings, fix up the parks and everything.
That ain't gonna happen.
Bro, they did it. But guess what happened, bro? Me and my wife went out, we were walking around. Bro, these niggas fucked the whole shit up, bro. Like literally there's a trash can right fucking there, and niggas is just throwing garbage right next to the trash can.
They do it, and not only that, they'll look out the window. So let's say like you cleaning up every morning.
Wow.
They'll wait. They won't throw no mess on top of the mess. They'll wait till that shit is clean, like so-called, let's say this block was garbage and now it's clear. They look out the window, they come out, spit, throw their shit right there. All of a sudden, they just moving out of the apartment. They got large, heavy shit, bulk we call it, and it's out there.
Look, can I say something real quick? I'm gonna ask a real quick question from Grand House. I said go over there and do pull-ups. I just see people, instead of going to the incinerator, because you can open the door and there's a incinerator right in the hallway, they would take garbage and throw it out the window.
And that's why
that's true.
And that's why where I work, I gotta put a helmet on. And the person be like, you don't do construction, I have to explain. Motherfuckers throwing shit from the 13th floor or whatever. So I gotta protect my skull. The skull is like this thick. You get what I'm saying? I gotta protect my home.
Well, that shit is crazy. You look at that, you be like, damn. You be like, damn. What does it take for you to get up out of your fucking bed or whatever you doing on your couch, wherever your window is at, where you could just tore shit out and just go into the hallway and just open the incinerator up and throw that shit in the incinerator? I mean, what does it?
Hey, the scoffers, y'all gonna get mad. I be trying to see, because all in the projects, it's labeled the D apartments, the A apartments. So if you could see what window, I be trying to see. So like, listen, I can't go to them personally because I lose my job if I get it, and then they could sue me and this and that. So basically, I'm trying to get their asses removed. If they doing that shit where I work at, I'm trying to get them evicted. Fuck that.
I got a question real quick. This Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Now, people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. First and foremost, spiritual knowledge, and then proper etiquette and how they conduct themselves, man. You throwing shit out the window. You throwing used pads out the window.
Oh, man, I
see
that
diapers, all that shit. Yeah, they doing. We gotta.
Graffiti
they doing all of that graffiti everywhere. You fucking tagging everywhere.
And don't tell me that's art, bro. Because if it's art, why don't you graffiti your living room? Yeah, where you live at.
And you know something real quick? I'm gonna say this, man.
Do that shit on your clothes.
A lot of these women are fucking nasty because it be the women changing diapers and throwing out. I'm not gonna say all the women. They change their diapers and throwing the diapers out, shitty diapers out the window, or they take a bloody contact. There ain't no man doing that. And you see this, you gotta watch out because you got a bloody contact coming down, and then you see it, you got flies all over the bloody contact, and I be like, oh. This fucking shit is crazy.
Ask anybody. a woman's bathroom is typically more dirty than a men's bathroom. I've had women tell me that they've seen shit on the wall, period blood on. How the fuck you get period blood on the wall? On the fucking wall. Tampons on the floor, piss on the floor. Like, women's bathroom are predominantly, typically dirty and filthy.
And then, you know, we don't want to move to fuck Jake, but that's just blame the so-called white man. But back to Jake. Jake is a large cause for their problems in the community.
That's why I got
these
this right
niggas,
here.
man.
It's back in Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And that's why Jake is doing the things they do, because they don't have no knowledge. Once you obtain the knowledge of this truth, you're going to know how to conduct yourself accordingly.
Yeah.
You're going to know how to conduct yourself as a righteous human, you know? Striving for righteousness, you're going to know how to conduct yourself. You're not going to do stupid shit, you know? You're not going to do things that you know is wicked and off, man.
Yeah.
Throwing fucking garbage out a window 13 floors up is wicked, man. You can hit somebody in the head, man.
Yeah. What happened was when their parents should have taught them, when they was doing that shit, caught them immediately. Bow, stop that shit. Bow, right in the ear.
But how can
right
you do that?
Upside the fucking
Is
head.
that the parents?
Cut this shit out.
It could be the parents doing it and the kids see the parents doing it and they start doing
Yeah,
it.
you see what I mean? And this is a problem, man. This is a problem, these niggas, man. That's why certain brothers don't want to live around you niggas.
It says, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest unto me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. And that's why they all bugged out of their mind and doing the things they doing, not knowing that heavy, great judgments is coming down upon them. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they out here on the corners. They moving in herds. And they all in the front of the herds of niggas on the side of the bodegas or whatever for hours, yo. When you put in all the hours, of doing our illegal activity, you could have did a legal job. Or whatever, you heard me? It don't add up. Make it make sense to me.
Isaiah chapter 51 verse 20, it says, thy sons have fainted.
Yeah, we fainted. We were in the full strength we once was in. We're spiritually dead, man. We're weak. Our nation is weak.
It says they lie at the head of all the streets.
At the head of all the streets, on the corners, in front of the bodegas. Lined up with the enemy, mean mugging and causing havoc and noise and just blocking up traffic.
As a wild bull in a net.
They like wild bulls in a net, man. These niggas no self-control, man. They wild. Ready to pop off, ready to crash, and bring as many people down as they can. That's why we gotta move a certain way. We got certain jobs with benefits and stuff. We can't get into nothing with these niggas. Because number one, we gonna be on the losing end. These niggas got their Miamis, their Annies. They be like, yo, I don't care about going to jail. Yeah, because when you come home, you got somewhere to stay. You ignorant motherfucker. So we can't risk what we have fucking with them. You know what I mean? Getting into it with them. These niggas is wild.
It says.
That's why I went on a rant. That's why I'm making a point.
It says they are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power.
Yep. And that's why. Because they said, let this be upon our children's children. So now our people is out here wild, man. You know what I mean? My cousin told me like 4 in the morning, because I woke up early to get ready for work. He was like, yo, such and such got killed out of Rockaway, if you heard on the news from the 4th Street. No, that's his people or whatever. He's like, yo, he got shot, headshot, I heard. You know what I mean? Oh, yo, it's wild on that. It's wild on that side. 54th Street and Rockaway. It's wild, right there, man. That's a spot. That's a spot for deaths happening over there, man. You got it. And a precinct right there.
I got a precept. This is Isaiah chapter 40 verse 30. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall.
They're gonna fall through violence. Jake on Jake violence, man. You know what I mean? Our people warring with each other, man, over dumbness, man. This ain't your block, it's this Skummakite's block. All right? They the ones that make money off the block. They the ones that got the lots they lease out. They might have the lot and then they lease out the lot and they lease it out to another Skummakite who built a building on that block. Look, you don't own anything. It ain't your block.
I got something.
You just trespassing, motherfucker. You loitering.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
Our people are foolish. They have not known the Lord. If you knew the Lord, you'll know His law, statutes, and commandments. You'll know you're not supposed to go out putting anyone to death unrighteously, and you're supposed to all laws is not done expedient. So you gotta use wisdom. But our people are lack that wisdom, committing spiritual adultery, physical adultery, homosexuality, and they're promoting those things, and they're selling drugs and using drugs, being non-productive, idle time. We're not supposed to have idle time. You got it?
Bro, you hit it right on the money. Like, you took thoughts right out my brain when you said idle time. Because Jake would chill in front of a stoop hours on end. Like, Jake would be like, man, I ain't working no fucking 9 to 5, but then you on the block for 10 hours.
Yeah.
Doing nothing.
Nothing.
Like, you could drive by, go to work, come back, and
see the
niggas
same
right
yo,
nigga
bro,
right there. So I'm
like,
like,
damn.
yo.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. I go to work. I get up. I go to work early in the morning. 4:30. I'm on the road, and I see these people. I see niggas in front of 25 A-Rap store that's sitting there with the clothes on. I see. I come home at 2:30. I'm driving. I see the same. You ain't take a shower, bro. You ain't go upstairs to take a nap. You ain't do shit, bro. You still sitting here after 8 hours, bro. All these hours. If I can see what you doing, you don't think police can see what you doing?
Yeah. Ain't nobody snitching. You told on yourself, you idiot.
Niggas be proud about that, too.
You know, nobody snitching. I'm sorry, brother. Nobody snitching. You told on yourself. They see where you at. If they can anticipate your movements, you don't think we can? We know what you're doing. They know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. Yeah, so, nah, you right, bro, because I remember back in the world, this nigga once told me, nigga, I never leave the block, nigga. Hug the block. It's true, like, it's like they take pride in, like, this
It's my hood.
this little
Yo, who
square
that
area.
coming through? You don't know what? You know, bro?
But I remember when Malak said that, you see, like, you got niggas that never left Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Whole
it's
life.
true. It's true.
Niggas stick to
It's true.
Hey,
I
man.
gotta travel.
It says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. Their son is children.
Foolish.
Yep.
Stupid.
And they have none understanding.
They don't got no understanding. They don't got spiritual understanding. And they don't got this world's understanding. They just idiots. All they know is niggonomics.
Bro, yeah, that's at the back of the niggonomics. It says they're wise to do evil.
They're wise to do evil, y'all. You know, man, I can flip this. I can make this key 2 keys. Y'all can move this pack. Y'all got these bundles. Yo, we gonna do this flip. We up.
Scam.
I'm on my feet now, y'all. I got this work. I got this money.
I got this flip scam.
You know what I mean? I got the scam, yo. You don't know what I mean? I got the pins. It's lit. Right now.
I
The
see
pins is
he
lit.
bought in two 75-inch TVs. I'm gonna rob this nigga crib, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna rob this
Yo, look, you working 12 hours. You working, I ain't mean 12, 60 hours a week. Bum ass nigga. You working here, you working, you doing honest living. This bum ass nigga. Cause you probably don't want to spend your hard-earned money on that bullshit that's overmarked up. This bum ass nigga.
It's just that.
I'm sorry.
That's how these jakes are.
Yeah.
You got more?
Yeah.
Working ass
I gotta
nigga.
back you up with that.
Right. It says, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
To do good things, you don't have no knowledge, man. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the Lord, of the Most High. You know, not to do wickedness, make a so-called honest living, without selling drugs, without robbing, stealing, doing scams, trying to get over,
I got a precept to back this brother up.
stealing.
Because what they do is, the Lord said in Jeremiah 4:22, my people are fools, they have not known me. So being that you don't know the Lord, you don't even know the terrors of the Lord, man. So therefore, you don't fear the Lord. So therefore, you out there doing all kind of wickedness. Whatever wickedness you're doing, whether you commit adultery, you get away from you do it again to somebody to the Lord, allows that person to walk up in you and kill you, and walk upon you and kill you and that woman, or just kill you. But this is Jeremiah 5 verse 22, and it reads, "Fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh."
Yeah, you supposed to fear. You supposed to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
It says, "Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for a bound of the sea?"
Yeah, the Lord.
Perpetual.
The Lord placed the sand and territories. He mapped out the whole world, and then the people also. So you supposed to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
The Lord put the If you ever go to, the last time I was at Jones Beach, the waves was roaring. I'm like, oh. I started recording it, but guess what? I stepped back a few, and them waves did not overstep the bounds of that sand and went back out. Because that's how the Most High set it up. That's what he's talking about right here. It says, back in Jeremiah 5:22, fear ye not me, saith the Lord Yahweh. Will you not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for a bound of the sea?
Yeah, because the earth is mostly water. But why the water didn't overtake the land? Because the Lord set up the bounds.
It says, for a bound of the sea by perpetual decree that it cannot pass.
Decree, the laws of the Most High. Not the laws of nature, the laws of the Most High. The Lord put up the laws. The planes don't collide into each other. You know what I mean? The galaxies are set where they're supposed to be. One realm is set where it's supposed to be. This realm is set where it's supposed to be. Another realm is set where it's supposed to be. The Lord have it like that.
The Lord allowed the ocean to be rough and treacherous, but not overstep its bounds. Mm-hmm. And that's how the Lord said. That's what He's explaining in Jeremiah 5:22. It says, "For a bound of the sea by perpetual decree that it cannot pass."
Everlasting decree, law. The laws of the Most High. He put up. It's just certain things that the Lord commanded for these things, and it won't collide.
It says, "For a bound of the sea by perpetual decree that it cannot pass, it says that it cannot pass it, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet they cannot prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over." The Lord set that up.
He set it up. He set up bounds. Oh Lord, it won't.
So you got a power.
Everything is obedient. Every element or every substance or whatever you want to call it is obedient to the Lord's will. It's the Most High's will.
You got a power that controls the waves of the sea, that controls the elements, that controls everything. Life and death. You're not going to fear that entity. That in the ancient way they call him Allah Shadja because they didn't know his name. The Most High, his name was out there because Abraham had his name, but his name became famous during the time of Moses. When the Lord took down Egypt in his army. That's when the Lord's name became famous. But you ask that Abraham, they had the name of the Most High, but it wasn't famous. It wasn't well known. That's why they called him Allah Shadja. He demon-like power. It says, but this people, verse 23, Jeremiah 5, verse 23, but this people have a revolting and rebellious heart.
They revolt, they go against, and they rebel, man. They disobedient. They want to do their own thing. You can't tell them nothing. They don't listen to the voice, the men of the Lord. They want to do their own thing. They want to represent their block, their set.
It says,
their rank.
They are revolted and gone. Verse 24. Neither say they in their heart which they mind, let us now fear the Lord Yahweh, our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
Yep. And that's the harvest is the end of the world. All right. He said it's a timeline for all jakes. Those that's going to remain alive until he return, and those that go to spiritual realm. But some is going to be woken back up to get that nuclear judgment.
This is the point right here. It says, verse 25, your iniquities, Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 25, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholding good things from you.
Yeah, so our sins have put us in a mess, put our people in a messed up situation.
There's a little more.
Because of the judgment. That's why we're in our situation.
There's a little more.
No matter where we go. All right.
It says, for among my people I found wicked men that lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They set a trap and catcheth men.
That's right. They might go on a drill. They are planning out ahead. Like you see that there, everybody keep talking about that dope for murder, young dope. All right, they're planning ahead out.
Niggas only
They're
get $800
executing
for that
him.
shit, bro.
Yep.
About that, bro?
Yeah. And that's why he started telling, right? That's why he started telling.
Niggas said that it was gonna be 100K on his head. I was gonna get 40, other dude get 40, whatever. Niggas end up only getting $800 when it was all said.
$400 a piece.
Damn.
And now they going life in prison.
All of that meditating, you could have learned it. How you could have looked.
But even why would you take somebody's life for 40K?
Yo, you taking, yo, man. You don't think that the Most High won't avenge? So you did all of that. Now you made 40K. You don't think somebody's scheming on your 40K, your 50K?
If they know about
They're
it,
not gonna, bro. Look,
they ain't gonna broadcast it. You got it.
one, you get that 40K, niggas like that, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
You gonna blow it on blunts and whatever.
Because you don't know how to generate funds. Because if you did, you wouldn't have did no dumb, wicked shit like that. Because you did all of that, you just wasted your time into nuclear destruction. When you could have meditated on making that money yourself.
Even if he meditate, make the money himself the proper way. I mean, I don't care how much money you save up. You know what I'm saying? How much bigger your bank account is, man. You're not going to be able to pay your way out of destruction from the Almighty. When y'all was crack them skies. You're not going to be able to do that, man.
You
So
took somebody's life for fucking for nano ink and cotton, cause that's what it is cotton and fucking nano ink, man.
Well, it's not even 40. It was initially $40,000 a piece, $100,000 contract, but they only got paid $800.
That was probably the bribe. Bribing,
You know,
yeah.
like, we're gonna pay you up front this, and when you get it done, we'll pay you 40. Niggas never got that 40.
Because once young, all right, we pay $800 up front. Once young Dolph is deleted, no, we don't need to pay them niggas. Fuck them.
And
They
another
got
thing
paid
too
already.
is them niggas could've, cause when you watch that video, the niggas that was with Dolph was strapped up. Niggas came out blasting. One in the car, a big ass fucking Draco was spraying that shit at him. So them niggas could've lost their life over what? $800, bro.
$800.
Damn, man. You read what you read, bro?
I got some.
All right,
This is Judges 3, verse 7. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Most High, and forgot the Most High their power, and served Baalim? Oh, Balaam, and the groves.
Don't they got some shit like that on niggas' shirt?
So y'all people serve these idols, man, these false gods, man. All right, and doing all, and them niggas they serve mammon, money, cause they did that hit to make money, and now look, they ain't getting nothing, and their ass is in jail for life.
Yeah. That should always fuck you up when you bend over Baal, sell your soul. Look at them niggas with Diddy now. All that shit, all them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know that same thing with Epstein, you know what I'm saying? So you sold your soul to be in the media, and now look, all that shit is coming out that, you know?
Gain the world, lose your soul, and you've been defamed now.
And
So
that
you
was-
wanted the spotlight on you. So now the world sees you, and they reduce you to nothing. Your image is
Gave up your morals for some dollars.
your image is blotted.
Exactly. I got something, bro. This is Proverbs 1:22. How long, you simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, foolishness, things of no value, no importance, and that's how people. They want worldly fame. They want worldly fame. They taking another man's life for no reason. You heard me? Just to get tip, and that's not even no money. That's not money.
40K, bro.
Idiots.
No, that's it. Bro, you can blow that shit in one day.
When it's not really 40K, let's say, because it's inflated.
But even if you do get 40K, you got, Tyson talked about how, Mike Tyson talked about how he blew $5 million in a week. In a week, he blew $5 million on a goddamn tiger. You had to get a permit for it. The tiger was like almost $2 million. The permit was a $500,000. Then he had to get a cage for the cat, which also another $5 million.
The food for it.
So, I mean, he said he wasted $5 million in a week, less than a week. So imagine 40,000. That shit can go in a day.
Yeah, doesn't the scriptures tell you riches is not common to a nigga?
Yeah.
I mean, $5 million could go a long way if you intelligent.
Manage it.
The rest
But
of
if
my
you a
life.
nigga, Yeah, I mean, but if you a nigga, bro, it's you give a nigga can hit a scratch off or hit the lottery, 100 mil. 3 years later, he's dead broke, bankrupt, some shit. So it's like
Homeless. You see mad basketball players. You see mad basketball players that had $100 million contracts.
oh, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, they
Terrell
fucking
Owens?
homeless, bro.
T.O. kind of bounced back.
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking about Adrian Peterson. That nigga had $100 million over life in his career, and
10 million in jail or something?
yeah, he's like, in debt, bro.
Homeless.
Nigga flew out everybody on a.
But you gotta know, when you making money like that, you gotta constantly keep making it.
Yo, you know what the intelligent thing to do is have an advisor. If you don't know how to manage money, consult with somebody that knows how to manage your money. Anyways, it says in the scorners, the light in their scorning, and fools hate
You
knowledge.
got the scoffers and fools, they hate knowledge. They don't want knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They don't want to hear that. And then when things go wrong in their life, they want to pray, feel sorry for them. They want to post up. They want to post up on Facebook. Facebook. I'm in despair. Oh, please feel sorry for me. There they go again. Please feel sorry for me. I'm having a hard time. Nah, man.
Yo, you know this nigga Adrian? I got you. You know this nigga Adrian Peterson when he did, bro? He owed like $5 million, so he borrowed some for somebody to cover that shit. And now he owed another person.
So you made enemies too.
Nigga try to.
Living beyond your means, like yo.
You could get out of debt with debt, but you have to be very smart. You gotta know what you're doing.
It's not living behind their means. It's living above their
Beyond
means.
their means, yeah.
It's living beyond their means. You got 100 million, you could manage that 100 million, but if you just out there exploiting yourself and being being soft-hearted to everybody, like this dude MC Hammer. This dude had an entourage he was taking care of. This dude made millions of dollars. Now he's fucking bankrupt.
They say he'll pay a nigga $30,000 for a placeholder on the stage with this flashy ass.
Wow.
So whatever, yo.
MC
Nigga
Hammer,
blowing
MC Hammer,
cash,
right?
yeah, he was blowing.
He
That's
was blowing cash.
the niggas think it's never gonna run out.
He got 30 people. Everybody flying first class on him. That nigga was crazy, bro.
What's his nigga name? Steve Smith. Not Steve Smith. Vince Young.
Yeah.
Vince Young, nigga said he rented, like he bought out an entire plane so he could feel what it's like to have his own private jet. Nigga bought the tickets for every seat.
You should have just bought like Puffy did. He bought a, instead of doing that, buy a private goddamn jet, nigga.
And lease it out. And yo, look.
Yo,
A fool in his money gonna shortly depart.
I got a preset.
A fool in his money is shortly depart.
I got a preset real quick to back the brother up. This is Proverbs chapter 9 verse 4. Whoso was simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanted understanding, she said to him, come eat of my bread and drink of my wine,
That's wisdom.
which I have mingled. Forsake the foolish and live. Go in thy way and go in the way of understanding.
So we don't be around fucking idiots. You
I
know
don't
what
be around niggas
We
in the
don't
world,
be
man.
around idiots, man. We can't entertain it. You know what I mean? My cousin, he told me, he said, yo, you sound like a woman, because I told him, I said, yo, you was just chilling all day, not doing nothing? I said, all day you didn't do nothing. I said it like that, I leaned. I said, all day you didn't do nothing? And yeah, I know it cut him. I ain't have to curse him out.
Well, that was a curse on this son because that's what he said. You sound like a woman.
Yeah.
He tried to get back at you. That's what you said to him.
Yo, bro, remember a couple weeks ago, Bartholomew? He was like, niggas be sleeping till like 2
Nah, yeah, bro.
Niggas be
do
2
that
after
shit.
turning till 2 in the afternoon, not doing shit. You be like, well, were you tired from work yesterday? Nope, niggas be tossing and turning. Niggas getting up and yo, I just got up 4 in the fucking
4 in the afternoon.
Why you can sleep that long?
Here it is. On my day off, bro. On my day off, I get up. I'm so used to getting up early that on my day off from sleeping, I wake up. It's like about 7 o'clock. I get up and turn the TV on, so I'm watching TV. I start cooking breakfast, and I'm up for the day.
I got some.
Shit is good. So how can you do nothing all day? Sleep. I can't sleep till like 12 or 1 o'clock at night. I can't 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I
sleep
can't
for a
do it.
certain length of time, my back hurts, bro. I can't even do that.
My body has to be exhausted doing shit.
You didn't accomplish nothing for that day, meaning don't always gotta be about money, but you could at least learn something, study something spiritual or something. You know what I mean?
Don't give a fuck about their time. Go ahead, huh?
This is Jeremiah 32, verse 32. Because of all the evil of the children of Israel and of the children of Judah, which they have done to provoke me to anger, they, their kings,
Israel and Judah, right?
yeah,
The northern and southern kingdom, all right?
which they have done to provoke me to anger, they, their kings, their princes, their priests, and their prophets, and the men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and they have turned unto me the back and not the face, though I taught them, rising up early and teaching them.
Yep, so we turn our backs. So the Lord don't deal with singulars, he deal with the whole nation. So the whole nation gonna feel the wrath.
Yet they have not hearkened to receive instruction, but they set their abominations in the house which is called by my name to defile it.
That's right. So our people, once again, we kept going off. And right now, 2/3 is going off. The elect is going to be spiritually purged. But that's a problem, man. You know? So basically, you got these wild niggas in the net out here. A lot of them is them niggas that was getting stoned by not being obedient to their parents in the ancient world, man.
A lot of niggas drown.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the other elect, they was in the spiritual realm at that time. You know, because think about it, Methuselah, he was taken up just before all of that. You know, just before all of that. You know what I mean?
He died.
Yeah.
Being the oldest man that ever lived. The Most High required his spirit because he knew what he was going to do. And that's how the Most High deal, man. The Most High had mercy on Methuselah. He took his spirit from him. He was like 900 some years old, 952, 900, almost 9.
Close to a full day, man.
Yeah.
He was a few hours short of a full day.
969 years. Almost 1,000 years is one day to the Lord.
And
So
the scriptures tell you that you go to where Enoch roll around wicked as fuck.
Yeah,
The scriptures literally tell you that in the Bible.
that's right. He got abducted by the chariots. He got abducted. It's like Elijah got abducted, just like Yahweh Shah got abducted, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got abducted, you know? So, hey, man, you know, that's the same thing that was going to happen to the elect in the end of this time, in this age of Esau. The elect, the 1/3, and 144,000 is going to be abducted to them chariots, man. A big chariot.
Second ark.
Yep. That's an aerial ark. It was a water. It was an ark for the water, like a big boat.
The word ark is being bridged, bro.
Yeah, cut.
This is Ecclesiasticus 14:3. It said, and I quoted it, but I'm going to just read it. It says, riches are not commonly for a niggard.
Richard, a nigga, basically
Take
a
the D
wicked
off.
Jake. a wicked Jake. Riches don't do nothing but corrupt him, and he don't know how to handle it or manage it properly.
A nigga could be anybody. Edomite, a Japanese, whether an Edomite, a Moabite, an Ammonite, a Hamite.
Goddamn big odds.
And what should an envious man do with money?
Yeah, man, what they gonna do with it? They gonna fuck it up. They gonna fuck it up, man. They gonna get proud, and then they broke asses once they lose all that. They gonna come back, yo, we family, yo, when they hit a low. Like what? Like, you didn't know me. My thing, I don't pocket watch, but you didn't know me when you was up. I'm like, I ain't feeling you now that you I didn't ask you for nothing, but I was a pocket watcher. You didn't know me, so you don't know me now. I literally distanced myself from people who was kept coming up. You know what I mean? They had the lotto demon where they was hitting 10,000 here, 15,000, 20,000.
That's nothing.
I know, but I'm just
blow
saying.
that shit in a day.
But it repeatedly was hitting like
It's an
that.
old saying. Be careful how you treat people on the way up, because the same people you see on the way up, eventually you're gonna see them on the way down. You know what I mean?
All the way up.
That's an old precept. That's an old saying.
This is Mark chapter 8, verse 35. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel, the same shall save it."
Yeah, you got a lot of people that's trying to save their life by getting into this worldly fame and these riches, and when the hour of temptation before that, with the RFID microchip. You know what I mean? And people just trying to gain the world now. You know, or either those that's scared to do this work.
They care about their job.
They care about their job, man. And look, man, the Lord will get you another job, or the Lord will be testing you. The Lord can test you. Look, the Lord, perfect. Please forgive me. I was some asbestos removal thing I did some years back, and they was telling me to shave my whole beard off completely. But you won't shave your beard off, you're gonna make $50 an hour. This was like at least 7 years ago, 8 years ago. So I was like, I can't do it. I can shave it a little lower than this, like right here, but I can't do that.
$50 an hour, but it's still on the cake.
I can't do that. So guess what? I asked somebody who did it. I said, yo, he worked the same job I do, but in different development. I said, what happened with that? He said, man, I was only working for like 6 months. So see, in my mind, I'm like, yo, look at that.
So he shaved his beard off and shit?
Yeah, he shaved it. He shaved all his shit off. He didn't have a beard like me, but you know
was
him.
in the world though.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying. That was a test for me too. We was both doing the same thing.
But a nigga in the world is not really a test.
It's not a test for him.
I'm thinking of me, because they kept on hitting me the whole year. A year and a half later, they was calling me.
He just a nigga in the world, so to keep his job, man, you know what? I'm gonna shave my beard.
I just asked him, bro. I know it's a test.
Of course, he wanna shave his beard off, and then the split had it whereas he only worked for 6 months.
6 months.
So you shave your beard and do all that for nothing. You can grow your beard back though, but now your dignity is gone, man.
Yeah.
You allow them to manipulate you and control you through finances. You know what I'm saying? Which is FYI, which ain't really worth anything. So now you just without a job or without your dignity.
Yeah, because that's just suspect, man. They got hooded respirators, man. But they will have the system where you can't really plug up a hooded respirator everywhere. That's basically they want you sold out.
It says, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?"
Gain the world and lose your soul, which is not your soul, it's your integrity and your robe of righteousness. Really, you heard me? So because your soul don't even belong to you. It belongs to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but you just did all of that. And you compromised yourself for temple gain.
It says, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?"
You can't give nothing in exchange for your soul, man. There's nothing you could give. But being obedient to the Most High, to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is nothing you can offer other than that.
It says, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words."
You're ashamed of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You don't say the Most High name Yahweh, the Most High Son name Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, He exists. Yahweh Shai, He is the deliverer for who? First and foremost to the elected nation of Israel, ultimately all Israel, but He is the deliverer. You ain't promoting those names, you mean you ashamed. Or either you trying to impress your handlers, those that's feeding those millions or whatever.
Yep. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and
We're
of
not
my..."
ashamed, meaning we don't care about, we ain't selling out, and we don't care if our employers, girlfriends, mother-in-law, whatever see us. Fuck them. We don't really care, so we're not ashamed of that. We're not diluting the truth or how we're supposed to conduct ourselves to appease men.
Right. It says, "Shall be ashamed." It says, "Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation."
Adulterous, physical and spiritual. This sinful generation, transgression of the laws.
It says, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
You're gonna be ashamed of you, and you're gonna be rejected. All right, so you know, and then you got all those that they gain the world, man. You got the P Diddy's, you got these false preachers or false leaders of Israelites that gain the world.
They said they got somebody bigger than Diddy. Maybe Jay-Z, who knows?
No, I think
Most of them cats, man, they sound because they follow with the wicked elite, man. They go to the parties. You don't think Jay-Z was invited to or Edomite party with a bunch of uppity Edomites, you know what I'm saying?
and you got Jakes that got more money than them, but it's not. It's like hush money. Like they not celebrities. Like you got Don Peoples. Don Peoples, he a billionaire Jake. He got one of them cribs to where like Lower Manhattan, like soon Lower Manhattan, like just below the financial district, where you can see the Statue of Liberty that goes around. You can see Battery Park on that way.
The old 5 points.
The higher up, yeah. So he got that. He got bread. But you're a person to walk past him and won't know.
That's the best way to do it.
He got himself a Edomite woman. His kids by Edomite woman.
Why do you think how Jay-Z totally flipped? When he was selling drugs in the streets, rapping, trying to come up, you saw him always dripping with jibby, always being flashy. Now you see this motherfucker, excuse my language, he got on a t-shirt, old skips, and a regular jeans, and he walking with his hands in his pocket
because
with his entourage around him.
Shit about gold and that type of shit.
They got like subtle sauce of paintings, expensive paintings.
Yeah, that's what they
a
selling.
$500 T-shirt you might not know. A watch might be $15 million, but it don't got no diamonds. It look like it might look like a fucking a G-Shock watch or some shit, but it's a $12 million watch. That's a different type of force.
Yeah, but you know that's making a good point. Because that's how when you have a lot of money, you don't want to hold it. So what they'll do is
Put it in.
find art, shit like that. So when you dealing with millions, and you're not looking at no fucking gold rope no more. That's like, you know what I mean? Like,
You seen it? You had this one Edomite said this right here. He
Like,
said,
see, this brother's got quadrillions for the spiritual realm, Lord willing. But here he got the knowledge of that, but he don't got those like those physical traits here. But he got that knowledge.
you had this shape. You had this shape. Real quick, you had this Edomite. He said this right here, real quick, Slocky. He said, I'd rather have $5,000 in a plastic bag than have a $5,000 Philly bag or a Gucci bag with $100 in it and a debit card that's holding $60. When he said that, I thought about it. So I would wonder. He was like, I'd rather have $5,000 in a plastic bag, tightly on my side, than having a $5,000 Philly or Gucci bag. And inside that bag is only $100 and a debit card worth only $60 on it. So when he said that, I was like, that's the average J guy, bro.
and you know, real talk. So I'm gonna say something, bro. Before I bring out the scripture, because we were talking about how the wealthy they hide their money, like you would think it's like a regular watch.
Yeah.
When you start to observe these things, like you go into the like luxury watch market, you could actually see the difference, bro. You could actually see the difference why it is what it is and shit. Like for example, like a Rolex, right? You know, Rolexes are cool, but then above them you have like, let's say for example, an AP. And you can literally see, like, if you didn't tell anybody, you kind of watch it, like, okay, I can see why this is more. But for example, the AP, the Patek Philippe, for example, they'll only make 50,000. Where like Rolex will make $1 million. So it's different things like that. They'll do this. Okay, let me get this, let me get that. Where it's a timepiece I can wear with a social investment, right?
Yeah.
This is and it's not too loud. If you actually look at, I looked at the
Explain.
I look at the Patek Philippe commercial, and this is how they marketed the watch. I think it was covering most of it. You only saw a little bit out. I'm like, damn, like. That shit was crazy. Like in the commercial, you think they'll show off the whole shit. The commercial was not too long. You just saw a bit of it sticking out over this nice ass
I
suit.
see them shits in the window if I walk past Billionaires Row. You know, 57th between Fifth Ave and Park Ave.
Yeah. This is the book of Exodus 23:2. It says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do
Yeah,
evil."
we not following a multitude to do evil, man. You got Jakes that's out there in the corner doing wickedness or whatever they doing it. We're not involved in that. They know that. Don't even talk that around me. I can't be around you if I happen to see you. What's up? Where you going? Work. Well, I'm going to sleep somewhere. You know what I mean?
And you know too, bro, that world, you could get into that world of like crazy shit with rich people. I told a story. I was at UPS, and that second occasion I was out with a girl.
Oh, the island, that private island? Oh, that's
Yeah, the Rothschild situation, but nah, that's not what I'm talking about, man. This Edomite, he had a lot of money, and I'm managing the store by myself and shit, and he was trying to push some homo shit, like literally, like indirectly saying X amount of dollars, and you could. No, X amount of dollars. Nigga told me, this is what he said, right? He said, I paid these big black guys X amount of dollars to have sex with my Spanish boyfriend. Right. And that's when you down there, when they got money. Right. And he's looking to see what would be my reaction, but you know you can't just get the fuck out of here. You can't say that. You're gonna lose your gig. I just was like, oh. But you know, I'm just like, I see how it goes. Like they'll go around and they'll ask black men, mainly Jakes, and recruit Jakes to get in that world. And one more, it also happened to me when I was doing Lyft. Motherfucker said, look, I'll pay for your whole week if you come upstairs. I was like, hell no. Fuck out my car. I was like, nah. And one more. I was out with a girl, and this Edomite woman, yo bro, she's like an older Edomite woman. She's talking to the girl I'm with, and you know, we drink with, and then eventually she started coming up on me, rubbing my face, and she's like, she said, we.
Meaning him and his woman.
And I didn't see the dude. He said, we got this big, nice apartment overseeing such and such. We got all the best weed. Right. I turn around and look out the window. I see this fucking older Edomite dude, like. Yeah. And then that's when Shorty pulled me. I was like, yo, we out of here. Right, you know what I mean? But you could get into that. Yeah. Easy. So a lot of those people that was in that Diddy situation, a lot of them knew what the fuck they were getting into, bro.
Right, of course.
Because you signing an NDA, they taking your phone. You know, it's not like, yo, we just people. They know before it gets to that step.
Yeah, you know the type of. Nah, you go ahead. You spread.
No, I was just gonna say, and they go multiple times. They've been to multiple parties.
Well, bro, my wife's friend's mom been to a Diddy party, like videos of it, the one in 99 with Leo and all that, and she said it was lit. Everybody will tell you it's lit, and then they tell you when to leave at a certain particular point, and the people that decide to stay for the crazy stuff,
party, extra party.
Bro, you know about it. That nigga Lil Scrappy said, yo, he went to a Diddy party. He said this shit was jumping, bro. He said he left like at 3 in the morning, right? Then he get a phone call from niggas saying, yo, you left, and it's like 8 in the morning, the niggas is still there. So there's different rooms, there's all that shit, bro. It's not like some hey, you just come in. Nah, man, them niggas knew what time it was. Everybody involved knew what time it was.
Just like
they knew they were about to get drugged up. That's your choice.
If you hanging with certain people, or you're around certain people, what they do in their private life, you gotta sign an NDA. Just like as if you learn an investment material, they make you. If it's something that nobody else got, they say, yo, sign this NDA because I don't want my shit being leaked. You know what I mean? So they can come out and sue your ass. You brother know what I'm talking about.
Them Edomites, I'm gonna read that scripture, bro. But these Edomites, bro, these Edomite women, they get off on Jake, bro. Like, yo, bro, shit, man.
They have their husbands watching while they get hyped up,
yeah, bro, that's the thing, bro. Like,
it's a fetish.
Yes.
Not to cut you off, but like, one of my, they still my boys, but back in the days, earlier, well, sometimes they used to go to like a lot of like sex parties, right? And then they'll tell me a lot of times, some of it will be parties where it'll just be Edomite couples where the men, like the husband, would get off on watching their wife getting banged out by Edomite Jake.
Edomite Jake?
No, I mean
Jake?
Yeah, basically like the couples that go there, they'll only have like Jake men come and bang out their wife, and the husband get off on watching, the wife get off on the whole thing. Is like, it's literally like it's a thing. I'm like, how the fuck you get invited to some shit like this?
That's adultery, bro.
That go all the way back to slavery, bro. I'm in the gym, bro. I go in there, I'm about to do my show, my workout exercise, my weighted vest, and there's this Edomite woman next to me. Now I'm seeing her in my peripherals. Yo, bro, she just started lifting up her shirt like that, and then start going like that, her ass and shit. I mean, I was like, but then I saw the ring on her finger, and I was like, oh, okay, this is what this is about. Because I know that shit goes down. Anyways, Exodus 23:2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in the cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
It's too late now.
Yeah, so you can't just go off on no judgment and you haven't examined them. You haven't examined the situation.
Wrestling, the wrestle with judgment.
Oh, yeah.
You wrestling with it.
Another version.
Yeah, oh yeah, you wrestling with
You wrestling with judgment, knowing that it's wicked, but you still in your mind trying to
okay.
justify you out there doing what you want to do, what you're about to do.
All right, so what the scripture is saying, I'll read another version. This is the Exodus 23:2 in the ISV. It says, you are not to follow the majority in doing wrong. He said, you're not to follow the majority in doing wrong, and you are not to testify in a lawsuit so as to follow the majority and pervert justice.
That's right.
So let's read it again now in the KJV. It says, thou shalt not follow multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment. So pretty much that translation is right. Like, it's pretty much saying, like, you go to judge a matter based on what the majority is saying.
That's what I said, right? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, cut. But
That was-
got it.
yeah, they don't know that.
That's what had to happen. So see, and you're not supposed to be around that. So, like, they know about the P. Diddy parties. You gonna know, you know the company. You know if you know this dude is a stick-up dude, you're not gonna hang around with him. You know this dude, you might have known him in the world, but you're not hanging with him because you know he's always in the gun battles or whatever. So you automatically know once you get in that car, somebody gonna lose your life. The other person or y'all. So you automatically know, yo, you know who's doing what.
Can I read that scripture one more time in the T4T as well? Just as, you know, sometimes you gotta do that. You know, the KJV is Old English, and you know, this is the T4T. It says, "Do not join a group of people who are planning to do something evil. Do not testify the way the crowd wants you to, if that will prevent the judge from deciding the case justly or fairly."
Yeah. See, don't be lying on trying to just be with the majority and agree with the majority when you haven't examined the matter, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of popularity's sake or whatever, man. Respect our persons and things like that, man. You got a lot of jakes that do that in the world, all right? But yo, look, yeah, so you're not supposed to join a multitude to do evil. That's why you're supposed to be around righteous counsel. That's why the pockets of people we hang with diminish.
What do you think gonna happen at a, you know, a P. Diddy after party at 4 in the morning?
Something not good, man.
No,
You
niggas
know.
are saying they're people waking up with fucking trank in their system.
And then that,
Horse tranquilizer, bro.
and then they said something when he said IV. My whole thing went adrenaline. They pumping certain people up to rather they
No,
do
the
that.
IV was for recovery.
That was
Basically,
it.
they get so fucked up that they need IV the next day.
Oh,
And there's a
alright.
video of Diddy and his mom taking the IV after.
What they would do is, what Diddy would do is, and the people that's his chefs and everything, sometimes he would put it in the food.
Spike the
He
alcohol.
would spike the alcohol, or you got a pastry, he'd put it in the cheesecake, or he'd put it in.
No, I ain't see that. I don't know
Well,
where you got that from.
I seen it.
Well,
They
and
were saying that.
then
hold
some
on,
strange
hold on.
happened. You got blackmail.
You had this chick that was a victim of that. She was saying that.
Jaguar, right? Her?
Nah,
Okay.
it was a chick. I forgot her name. It was on TikTok. She's a victim of one of Diddy's
Now she a victim.
sex trafficking. Well, she could be. I mean, she
I'm
just
just saying a lot of
claimed to be a
victims.
victim.
A lot of victims are coming
Just
out
got in a
now.
fight, he tried
But why did you come out with it when you first was victimized?
It wasn't a victim when you had 3 hours to think on the flight and shit. But go ahead, man.
But you got paid that money. But anyway, she was saying how a lot of them, a lot of the drugs is put into, you know,
Shit, bro.
the wines, the liquor, the drinks, sometimes the pastries, you know,
Fuck these people, man.
and sometimes it will be outright, whereas you take certain, like marijuana, rolled up already, laid out, you just pick a blunt and start smoking it, and next you know, you passed out. You don't know what the fuck happened. Next day, you wake up the next morning, your butt hurt. You know what I mean?
You want a video? And
Yo, that dude smart.
but-
You know the smart guy, that dude smart. He said that shit be happening when they be blackballing motherfuckers when they spike the shit.
But they black
They just got secret cameras and you can do it.
Yo, yeah, they be like, yo, alright, yo, look at this you.
Oh, you want to sign this contract? Well, I ain't trying to sign for that cheap ass. Man. I ain't trying to take 15 cents off an album.
Yo,
Nah,
bro.
man.
Let me show you.
Yo,
Let me
bro.
show you something.
If you go on to a Diddy, you know what's gonna. That's like saying I'm gonna go to a sex party. Not gonna happen. Nigga, you know what the fuck gonna happen. Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 14. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked,
Oh, that's the spirit I had that.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I'm on.
and go not in the way of evil men."
Yo, you know you hanging around with the ditto. You know you hanging
the
around with ditto.
Diddler, bro.
Diddlers, whatever. Ditto,
Or the
diddler.
dildo.
You hanging around with this nigga. You know he's known for doing strange shit, singing to men like Marilyn Monroe. He was singing the Fabulous, man, like
So
Marilyn
you never
Monroe did the
party.
Kennedy.
Hey, party for you.
Yeah,
man.
party.
Party. Oh.
A
That was
party.
like, yo. That was like, yo.
Jadakiss put his head down.
I think I was like, "Why you doing this on camera, bro?"
And then 50 Cent was like, yo, Puffy was like, yo, man, let me take you shopping. She was like, what? Take me shopping?
You know what
got my own
I hear
fucking
that?
money, man.
I hear that scene with what's her name? What's that dude name with Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts and what's that other and the Gerber dude?
Yeah.
Richard Gere. When he took her shopping. It's a reverse.
Yo,
you taking
if-
a bed shopping.
If it's not your bitch or your children or your wife, then it's weird, bro.
Yo, listen, no, this is
Got
weird.
some.
If another man say, "Listen, yo, you want me to hang out? I can take you shopping." What did that come to this dude saying, "Yo, when we want to hang out,
Take a shot.
and let me take you shopping"?
Apparently get
It's all
knocked
on
the
me.
fuck
It's
out.
all on me.
Hey, well,
Because-
so what happened to Meek Mill? They weren't shopping. Niggas had matching outfits.
Right.
And then that tape came out. Yo, brothers.
Man was in the pool.
No,
looking
that-
like he
that's a
needed
video.
relief.
No.
He looking like he's cooling off.
Yo, but they released the audio.
He was like, sounded like he
Was that
getting
audio
popped.
real though? I heard it.
real, bro.
That was real audio.
It sounded like he was getting
real.
popped.
That
man.
was a vicious audio. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Who
bro.
leaked that?
Niggas say Nicki. Niggas say the security guard.
It was. He was like, yeah. He was going. Niggas was banging him out. Niggas was doing them.
No, I heard it. I heard it. That
was
was
killing
crazy.
him, bro.
That was
Yo, but
crazy.
you know what's wild? That's exactly how that nigga said he caught Will Smith and that other nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he said
Nigga
Will
said
Smith was
Will-
drilling him.
No, Will Smith
No.
wasn't drilling.
Oh, he was getting drilled.
Nigga said Will Smith was getting killed.
He was murdering Will Smith.
So them niggas get down real disgusting, like nigga.
He said they both turned around and was like, shut the fucking door. You know? And then he said later on, Will Smith called them and was like, yo, I gotta talk to you. Talk about what? He said, you know what? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I got some papers I want you to sign. You know what I mean? Because then he brought out how in the early 80s, Eddie Murphy got caught with a transsexual. And
Eddie Murphy thing was it couldn't be any transsexual. It had to be a transsexual that was hanging, bro.
yeah, and then check it out.
That's crazy.
He
That
got
was
caught
what?
with a transsexual. Check
That
it
was
out.
what, 90?
Hanging.
That was hanging.
Hanging.
And then, you know hanging, means somebody hanging out in the street.
I thought he said 90. Like,
No, if you had a third leg, Will Smith, Eddie Murphy would want you in the car.
Eddie Murphy, so Will Smith told him, like, yo, listen,
sick, bro.
remember what happened to that in the early, like 88, 89, when Eddie Murphy, probably was earlier than that, when he got caught with that transsexual. He's like, yeah, he's
Several
skilled. He was like, well, you know what happened to the transsexual, right? They said he wound up getting murdered. So they murdered him to protect Eddie Murphy's image. Damn. So he was saying, I want you to sign these papers so that won't happen to you. Damn. So he was like, he signed the papers, but he said that after a while, he came out clean with these. That's why it's all over TikTok, all over the internet.
I got some.
Go ahead.
All right, so it says, enter not into the path, Proverbs 4:14, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
And then you go to weird ass parties hanging with the weirdos, all white parties, the black parties, the parties with all the masks on.
It's all white. White represents purity, but it's a bunch of evil.
Yeah, and then they show you on a lot of movies. We
Eyes Wide Shut.
The series. I don't know if you brothers watched The Fall of the House of Usher.
Also the House
It's
of Cards.
It's ill,
House of
man.
Cards,
That whole
so
bit-
That was a good show. That was a good show.
House
Yeah.
of Cards,
Show
man.
you a lot of
The
fucking crazy
politicians-
He was
shit,
like,
bro.
you just the president. Shut up.
Man.
Yo, that free shit. That's
Yeah,
in
the
it.
House
Yo,
of Cards, man.
man.
That shit is crazy. I was like, yo, this is a crazy, goddamn fucking, what you call that? A series,
There
man.
was swingers and all that type of shit, man.
Kevin Spacey was in that shit, you know what I mean?
It says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. So keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Don't be a part of that, man. You get caught up. You know what I mean? You get caught up. You got yourself involved. like they said in Tales from the Hood. The
You got
first
yourself
one.
caught in the
He
shit.
got himself involved.
You saw what that bodyguard said? And then the shit you talking about?
Dean.
Not Dean. There's another one. He was talking about Bobby Valentino.
Oh,
Bobby Valentino's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
after a while, man, you know, you fuck all these girls, you get bored. The bodyguard said, after I heard that, I was celibate for shit.
So hold on.
Yeah, but my shit is this. Hold on, this is what I'm telling you, right? So, because basically, Bobby Valentino, he got into the trainings. He said, "Oh, yo, women's get after a while, after fucking all these guys, you get bored with it." I'm like, so why you fucking a guy dressed like a woman? And secondly, women are very diverse, bro. You have
All kind of diverse women.
Instead of just saying you a fucking, you know, you swing for that side. Oh nah, you know, I got bored with women, and you got to be more adventurous.
Man, you can get more
Niggas
white
say, I was
women.
celibate for a year when I heard that shit.
You can get more white women. You can get Ammonite women.
None
You
of
can
them
get
look alike.
You can get Hamite women. You can get Venezuelan women. There's a variety of different choices of women.
Short,
you can,
tall,
you can get
skinny,
short, yes, short, tall, chubby,
Midget,
Yeah,
bitches,
whatever.
whatever you want.
a fucking dwarf. You know what I mean? Whatever. But to go on that side, you can't justify your wickedness saying you got bored with women. Like Mr. C. Big Daddy Kane's DJ.
Yeah, I heard. What you got caught getting head from a tranny? Or?
Nah, that was his thing. That was his
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
He got caught with a trainer, but he admitted, like, you know, on Hot 97, he was the DJ at Hot 97.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah,
he was
yeah,
like, yo,
okay.
man, that's my thing, man. You know, I mean, I don't pop him. I just let him give me head. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, see, that's what I was right. Yeah, I heard something like that, man.
That nigga's a fucking homo.
Why
But
would you not
he
wanna get that?
died. He
Okay,
got
okay.
killed, but most I put him to death.
Proverbs 1:10, you nasty. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
Yeah, don't consent. Don't be in agreement or give an okay to be a part of that, man. You're not with that, yo.
Proverbs 1:10 is more.
You can't be a part of that, man. Look, man, don't close. This ain't closed door for nothing. Don't go near the house, man. Don't go near the man.
Sometimes bitches look bad. They'll tell you, okay, we chill, but we gotta smoke. I don't smoke, bitch. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Like they'll try to pervert
So
your
tell
morals.
them my lungs is messed up or whatever. I had an issue when I was young or something. You heard me? You know?
Says 11. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
Yeah, man. They go to scam. They go to rob. They go to plan out the whole plan, man. They have it all mapped out. Yo, this time he moving around. This time, you know, let's go get him.
Says, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and the whole of those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them.
Don't be with them, man. You had them niggas that was back then doing that. You got them here now. Don't be a part.
Straight.
You know what I mean? I had a matter of fact, I had a family member who did a robbery, and the robbery went bad. I guess the dude died. He fucked up his basketball career and all that. He had to do 10 years. You know? And he didn't cause the dude to die, but the other dude just told on him. And look, his whole life down the drain. All the way down the drain, man, for nothing.
Refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood.
Make haste to shed blood. You
You
got people that just love to go out, bust their gun and do whatever they gotta do for their rep.
Ain't got to have nothing to do with them.
You gotta be careful how you interact with people out here, bro.
It ain't got to have nothing to do with them. But that boy come, yo, man, I got beef. He ain't got nothing to do with the beef. The nigga could have started the beef, and you go start busting your gun and kill somebody, some innocent bystander, which is not really innocent because nobody's innocent. And then now you caught up in the shit. I got a precept. It says, this is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Now you see why it's good to be around a brotherhood, communicating or just being around honorable, godly men. This just cuts you out of all of that, man. You know what I mean? And then the world know, yo, you ain't a part of that, so they know not to even come around you with that dumb shit.
It's a little more. It says, evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous, good shall be repaid. So you out there hanging out with, that's why you don't hang out with, I don't hang out with even my cousins that stay in the world, they want you to come through, man, and have a couple of drinks with me. We go to the bar or something. Nah, I'm good, bro. You know, I'm busy. I do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? I work at night. You know what I mean? I lied to them. I work at night. Instead of telling them, I ain't gotta, tell them what I'm into. I ain't gonna hang out with you. Now I work at night, bro. So you work. So where can we hang out? So when you get off, we could, go to the bar, happy hour. But nah, bro, I be too tired. I be trying to get my sleep, bro. You know? And then there's always an excuse. And then after a while, they'll stop asking. You know what I mean? Because they see that, all right, he's not really trying to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? So why would I hang out with somebody that's not in the truth? And be with somebody that's in it. I don't know what you into. You ain't gonna tell me your inner dark secrets of what you into. Here it is. I'm hanging with you, and somebody coming to bang you out. I get banged out with you. Just for hanging out with you. You know what I mean? So I don't do that, man. So you learn your lesson from hanging out with people that's not in the truth, because you never know what they're into. They can be family members. So what, man?
Yeah. Quick reset. Amos 3 verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
You gotta be in agreement. You can't work together. You gotta preach the same thing. You gotta live the same way. You can't be in agreement. You know what I mean? I can't be in agreement with you. You out banging. I can't roll with you.
Like the party looks lit, but it's like, man, why would I go to that party if I know this shit might be laced or something?
And not only that,
I might wake up the next day and I go, what the fuck happened? I don't know, bro.
A lot of people say that. You had this one dude that was a
dude, where's my car type shit.
You had one dude that was a part of Cash Money, but he was one of the managers of Cash Money. He said, I seen a lot of dudes, a lot of young guys. I forgot the name of the dude, and it's a video circulating. He was like, oh, you know what? It's a lot of young guys. They're so eager to get into the game. He brought up how Lil Wayne, how he was at the Florida party in Florida. Remember Lil Wayne got locked and he was on Rikers Island? This when Pimp C was alive. He was like, yo, nigga, I seen them niggas beat you over the table in that club in Florida, nigga. It looked like it was liking that shit. Remember Pimp C?
I know you said that about Wayne.
Remember Pimp C though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember him talking about the Hollywood parties and shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that was Bun B. Bun B said when you go to these Hollywood parties, and a lot of people confirm this, when you go in, pretty much there's different doors, and it depends on how the party, like one party might be, they put a color on it or whatever, or some sort of indication, meaning when you step in here, if you're not with XYZ, they're gonna open this door.
There's a movie 1988 or 89, it's called Valet Girls in the 80s. It showed they was trying to be like rock star singers, and they wound up getting a contract at the end, but it showed them performing, and they was valet girls on their day job, and they was going to try to get a record deal, and they was in them Hollywood Hill parties or whatever, and it had strange shit happen in different rooms.
Well, Pimp C came out. Pimp C came out with that. It was called a documentary called The Industry.
Good time to them.
It was called The Industry Exposed.
They rent out hotels and do sex with you. That's how you get down.
Yeah, Pimp C was the one that was starting to expose the industry. He was like, a lot of niggas is gay, man, but it's called The Industry Exposed. And Pimp C was the one that put that documentary out, you know what I'm saying, about exposing how, you see these gangster niggas that you think is gangster, them niggas is sweet.
Yeah, well, there's a music publicist now that's out, he says, look, he said, Jay-Z, he went to the party, some sort of get-together. He said he was so uncomfortable because he's like, everybody was just closeted bisexuals. It was like Edomite looking cool. He was like, Jay-Z is a closeted bisexual, Sway. He said he saw Sway, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross. Yeah. He said they're all closeted bisexual.
This nigga, Swiss Beats.
But they were together. Yeah, so it was like everybody was just closeted and shit.
Got some. This is Isaiah 5.
Which also cuts that whole. So wait a minute. I thought you pushing this alphabet agenda, right? Then why don't they come out and say, okay, I'm part of that community, right? Because they know in their spirit that shit ain't right. No matter how much they try to push, everybody accept this and that, people still know in their spirit it ain't right, and that's why they keep it positive, bro.
Yep.
This
Nobody
is.
want to be around that shit. If you hanging out with a dude, all of a sudden he tell you that, shit is just gonna be like different. They ain't gonna be like, oh man, it's gonna be like,
I don't want to hang out with you,
I
bro.
want to dap you, nigga. You probably was just touching another nigga. You know what I mean? Whoa, all shit done just changed. Man.
The whole dynamics.
You one of the
About
others.
whole relationship is changed.
And what if you rap, man? You rappers and shit. We on stage. Next thing you know, you find out you like this with the dude.
Like, yeah.
And you know who else is one of them big flames? Busta Rhymes, bro.
Yeah.
Busta
Oh,
Bus.
Busta Rhymes, bro.
Busta
yes.
Rhymes
Niggas is fighting
in the
guys.
hood last week.
He was inviting dudes to the VIP. Yo, I ain't know this shit was coming out. Niggas was talking about,
There's a lot
yo,
of shit coming out now,
Bus
bro.
trying to pull me into his VIP section.
I seen that video.
And it makes sense because you know what? Him and Puff, they was in that video with that tranny. And before Big snuck up on the wine and all that type of shit,
That was
from
a
the
tranny,
bond, it was a
man.
tranny. But Bus was spitting game to the tranny.
Yeah.
And that same tranny was in LL Cool J's video. I forgot what it was. That black and white video.
But yeah.
No, that black and white
they're
video
trying
when
to
he
deny
rapping
it.
like that. There's a tranny dancing in the back. You
Well,
think it's a woman.
You had videos that it was being exposed. That's why a lot of people didn't like Pimp C. It showed LL Cool J muscle bound swinging on a pole like a stripper.
This is Isaiah 5, verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil,
Structuring them that call good evil and evil good, man. And the elites, starting with the elites on down to the ones that impart with authority, with their judges and the orders that promote this wickedness, they're called what we doing there says evil. And what the world is doing there says good, man.
So Puffy would hire sex workers. Who are them sex workers? It could be trannies. It could be women. It could be trannies. He would hire a bunch of sex workers that they freak. He was calling it freakos. That's what he called his parties, freakos. So you mean you freaking off? So who you hiring? You say you hiring a bunch of sex workers. So who are these sex workers coming in, being busted or being flown in? Who are these sex workers? How many different countries you flying in, nigga? On your private goddamn jet? Are they trannies?
most likely.
Huh?
Most likely. It says that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
Put darkness for light. Wickedness is upheld as the way to do things, and the righteous, they make it seem as it's dark, man.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Yeah, because everything they do, man, what we doing, they make it bitter, yo. They try to censor us. They try to shadow ban us. Right? But they promote all wickedness, man. They seduce or induce our people at a young age through music videos. They think it's all about getting this fast money and everyone's partying and every day, and it's like these music videos
That's the
like
reason
that.
they wear shades all the time.
It says, verse 21, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes,
Yeah, woe to them. They're wise. They lean to their own understanding, their philosophies.
and prudent in their own sight.
Their own sight, which is darkness, and the demons is tricking them.
It says, woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine, and men of strength to mingle strong drink.
Yeah, man, their philosophies got them going off, man. Their philosophies got them in a warp zone. They're gone. You know what I mean? Some niggas, man, I was gonna mix it with the drugs. Some motherfuckers be using drugs and shit to where they forget what the fuck they done.
So they pass out and they become incoherent because they don't know. Have you ever drunk so much to the point where you don't remember, you black out, it's called blackouts. There's been times, that never happened to you? You drinking,
Yeah,
and
just,
you like, what
just
the
in
fuck?
your crib, just drinking wine. I'm like, oh, the shit. Like, how'd I get on my couch? Like, how do you know? Just waking up, like, oh, shit, oh, well.
What the fucking, how the fucking, you in your bed, you laying on your bed with your clothes on, you snoring, you wake up like, what the fuck? That's called a blackout. So imagine somebody spike your drink or spike your food and you wake up and you don't know what's going on, but your backside is hurting. You like, yo.
All bruised up and shit.
Oh, you know, your backside hurting. You like, damn.
Niggas like just put a tape right in front of you put together the clues.
Or they start talking to you, trying to get you to sign some contract, lowballing you. You like, nah, he's all right. Check this out. Put the tape.
Bring the tape.
No, not only bring the tape, just press the play button on the
Take-
you know, and
take
then you
one.
know, you see you got on a goddamn blonde wig and you know what I'm saying? You like, what the? Nigga got on a blonde wig, you on your knees giving fellatio.
One nigga got him.
One nigga-
That's take one. They show another flick. Oh, this is another nigga. So
You heard that story that Gene talked about John Woo, right?
Yeah. that Jabu and
Diddy was in that room.
and he said, "Yo, you don't want to go? There's a lot of freaky shit going on in that room."
After they went to the sex shop and Diddy bought a bunch of butt plugs.
And then another thing with that period, yo, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of information, bro.
You said it, bro.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I seen that
I'm
video.
surprised I ain't heard nothing about 50 yet.
Cause 50, I mean,
He said he wasn't with it, but let's see what comes out.
he was like, yo, he said, he
Nigga said Diddy a fruit pop.
When
he
you
said,
see, we don't ask me nothing about
But
us.
guess
and
what,
don't
though?
Definitely
But
ask
guess
me
what,
nothing
though?
about fucking.
50 Cent was always exposing Puffy before this shit came out for years.
That's
Yeah.
what Scrappy said. Scrappy said even when I was signing Junior back in 2010, he ain't fuck with that nigga Diddy.
He was saying that nigga's a fruitcake. So if it holds up, now it showed a list of people that was on that list of the parties.
You gonna do a documentary about it on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Ice Cube was like, yo, listen, I got invited to a couple of Diddy parties. I didn't go.
Oh wow.
He said he ain't go, and then but
know he ain't go.
he said you will never see me on any tapes there, any sex parties. You will never see me there because I never went. And he said Diddy secretly records everybody,
Wow.
so he could blackmail you. He said you would never see me in any recorders at any parties, man. I never went to his parties,
Come on, man.
and that's what this dude 50 Cent said. You would never see me at any Diddy party because I know this dude. He get it from. It was something in the 80s during the time of the Reagan administration with Dick Cheney and
No, you don't even gotta go that far. Go to I think it's Steve Stout. Go to the guy that's just above Diddy. Was he? Yeah, he pretty much picked it up from him. That's what G was saying. He's saying Diddy got it from. I hope I'm saying it's an Edomite dude, and that Edomite, for them being that, it's not like something they hide. So he was like, yeah, I'm bisexual, whatever. He's the older dude, he's a record exec. He said Diddy picked that shit up from him.
Well, they will have a two-way room or two-way where they filming you and blackmail you, and you. This is back in the blackmail during the time of when Reagan was in the 80s when he was the president. They had a blackmail ring ran by Dick Cheney, whereas at the time George W. Bush Sr. was the vice president. They would have politicians go in there and mess with little kids and all that, and they would film them and blackmail them. That's why they had a lot of people compromised.
Notice too, man. You bring out your precept, but notice this too, bro. Because this came out to me, and I can't lie, I fell for it. Michael Jackson never got caught up with Epstein, never got caught up with Diddy, and you can do this on your own, because I had to for myself. But he never did anything with no kids, bro. He never did. And you know what, bro? Malcolm X said the media is so powerful because it could make a guilty man look innocent and an innocent man look guilty. On your own, brothers, if you want to. I know this is how crazy how the media is. If you say that, you immediately gaslight them and think you're a weirdo.
Right.
But look into that case, bro. You can see why the FBI was chasing this man for 19 years and they couldn't find shit, bro. Sony was
51% he owns.
You know the story.
Oh yeah.
Bro, that dude was
Prince owned shit too.
Michael Jackson broke.
The whole fucking time, bro.
He was
I fell
never
for that
broke.
shit,
He
bro.
had all that money.
But it was the media, Jacko Wacko Jack. But when you look into that shit, that whole thing, that man did nothing with none of the kids, bro.
He did smart shit. That dude had 51% of Sony and the Beatles and all that.
Bring the piece about, bro.
What is that?
750 million.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 21. It says, "Prove all things, hold fast that which is good, prove all things."
Yep.
Go tell somebody they're a rapist or whatever. Prove it and do your research.
But
If
this
the
is the
nigga's
thing,
that, if
though.
the nigga's that, you're gonna find out.
But this is the thing, though, bro. Once your name is stained, it's very hard to get it back.
Yeah, in this
because
world, yep.
even though Michael was never sent to jail for nothing, bro,
Just accusations of it.
Just accusations. Just the accusations alone in the
Yeah,
media.
it hurts you.
It hurts you, bro.
destroy
And
you.
he said he was like, one of my biggest regrets in life was to ever settle in that first situation because that wasn't even his choice. That was his legal team told him to do that. But he was like,
Cost less money.
And they don't seem guilty.
exactly. And you know what too, bro? Think about this, right? If somebody was to molest your child, money wouldn't appease every
That
fucking
man's head. You want
every
that man's
case
head to
exactly.
roll.
Every case
I don't
against
want no
this
money.
dude, every case against this dude, and Michael said, look, I don't even want to take it on the kid. It's the parents, and it's so fucking true, bro. Like, yo, man, I was watching all this shit.
I
was
can't
like,
even.
yo,
I wouldn't even.
I had
I don't
no
have
fucking
children.
evidence, bro.
I won't have no. I don't have
I was
children.
just going with the media.
I don't have children, but I wouldn't even feel. I didn't gain that money. I'm gaining that money off of my child.
But there it is.
No, I want that man's life.
And you know what, too?
You know what I mean? I want his life.
Macaulay Culkin He
Say
said
nothing
nothing.
happened.
And this dude, Corey Feldman, he was going around because he was big on that. He's like, I'm exposing all the pedophilia that goes on in Hollywood. And they said, what about Mike? He said, Michael did nothing. Aaron Carter and Donald Trump said, my own kid's been around Michael. He's a good guy, right? But the woman you should look into, when you're looking at that woman, Arosa, that bitch, she sued J.C. Penney on the same shit, some sort of fake accusation. She got caught up in a lie. But I'm just like, man, I look back at that shit like, yo, I really. But you know what? At the time, there was no like YouTube or TikTok. Whatever you saw in the paper,
That was it.
that was it, man. And Michael Jackson said, you know what the problem is? Whatever they put in the paper, people take it as gospel. It's not.
A good name is better than precious ointments.
You gotta protect your reputation at all
Guess what?
They
costs.
bled his money out with all these cases, bro.
But guess what? They did the same thing to O.J. Simpson. They did the same thing to Michael Jackson. They did the same thing to what's his other guy name again?
You know what I have to look into? Bill Cosby as well, bro. Because I'm hearing Bill Cosby ain't do shit, bro. I'm hearing that those 3 women on the stand said they couldn't find any proof, but at that time it was too late. So that's another one I'm gonna have to look into.
They said something along the line of, I think he was trying to buy NBC.
Yeah, he bought.
Right?
He was trying to buy, and he had the rights to the Little Rascals and a bunch of other famous back in, so they were trying to destroy him. They were trying to destroy him. You know what I'm
To
saying?
bankrupt him for getting him to sell that
No,
shit.
they was.
And by the way, the people that accuse Michael, guess what? Small hats. His sister's husband, guess what? A small hat who changed his name. And who the fuck was running Sony? Guess what? Small hats. And he said that. He said them just like Kanye West. He spoke about those small hats, and they will destroy your character. They do this crazy shit.
They don't care about us.
Yep, there
It
you go.
says, prove all things, hold fast that which is good, abstain from all appearances of evil.
And you know what I think
Yeah.
about too? It's like them other camps saying, oh, GMS is great. We know damn well no brother do no shit like that.
Yeah,
But
right.
guess what? If you don't know no better,
Oh,
and all you
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to IUIC, you might fall for that dumb shit.
And that's
so
how-
now, anytime even when brothers post shit, I'm looking into things, bro. I gotta look into things, bro.
I've been seeing him in chat, yo.
Where's the
I
fact?
haven't
Where's the source?
confirmed that yet. I ain't confirmed that yet.
confirm that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
because it's like,
You don't wanna post
um,
no false name on nobody.
yeah, and it's just, this thing is, all laws is not expedient. We ain't doing none of that shit. None of that shit is happening in GMS. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? We already know
And
how.
that's dangerous slander, bro. Because he's
That's
so crazy.
crazy, yeah.
We never, yo, bro. When brothers send me like they post that thing with that dude on the cover of Excel. Remember they post that guy Ephraim something on the cover of Excel. I'm like, well, is that an official Excel magazine? Because you don't want to put together a video without having shit confirmed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta confirm
It's
shit,
like
bro.
what they do with the who, what, when, where, why, and how, and all of that other. You gotta check all the sources, right? It wasn't sources
You gotta check your sources,
everywhere.
bro.
You gotta fact check everything because nowadays you got AI that could manipulate somebody. Look like AI is a motherfucker. You can have the person, the image there and everything, and have his voice.
Wow. Yep.
And got you. Like they did with that shit with Shannon Sharp. I didn't even say he was like, yo, don't you run from me? Don't you run from me? You seen that video?
They said it was on fake, right?
It was AI, yeah.
Like, for the audio.
Don't you run from me? His audio, but it's audio. And once they get your voice, because he got a podcast, and they get your voice.
Yeah.
Like, don't you run from me? Don't you run from me?
That's
You
the
know what
video
type of
when he
nigga
was
I
growling, right?
You know what type of nigga I was before you came here. Don't you run from me? Open your legs to me. You heard the guy say in the background, yes sir. All of a sudden you heard like he was busting his cheeks. You know what I mean? But that shit is, I mean, I never heard of the dude Shannon Sharp being a homo. Who knows, bro?
Yeah, who knows? But there's gonna be a bunch of false accusations being thrown out. So we gotta fact check to them people that's bringing false accusations against us. That's a curse onto you.
That's right.
You know, because we are law-abiding citizens here at Great Millstone, bro.
That's right.
We don't tell you to evade your taxes or come against the cut. We don't get down like that, bro.
When does the season was due to him?
Yeah, just follow.
Pay your
That's what
taxes.
Yahweh Shai said. Show me the inscription on that coin.
Precept.
Who's on it?
He says, he said the
Caesar's
Caesar.
on it.
So render the Caesar,
There you
render to the
go.
Most High, it's the Most High.
That's it.
And that's what we do, you know?
This is Matthew 24, verse 24. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start from verse 23. Matthew 24, verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach Yahushai, or there believe it not. Therefore shall rise false Hamashiachs.
You know, Shalaka, real quick, because brothers might be like, oh, now people might be like, yo, but that guy was sleeping, he had kids sleeping in his bedroom. But when you look up Michael Jackson's bedroom, first of all, this shit's two-story, but it ain't what we live in. And his bed could be on that floor, but it could be up there, like, so, man. I'm just upset because I'm like, man, I played into that shit.
Well,
even wild in the truth, bro.
Well, check it out. The dude, you're right, the dude had like a two-story bedroom where his bed was on top and you had all a bunch of rooms.
His bedroom had 3 bathrooms, bro.
His
bedroom had
That's a fucking apartment.
Bro, Michael Jackson, bro.
That's a condo.
Yo, a fucking bedroom with 3 bathrooms, bro. Like, they didn't put this shit in context. You thinking a bedroom like your shit.
Yeah.
A fucking, check it out. A fucking,
Your little ass, your small king size bed.
Check it out.
That's what Aaron Carter was saying. Yo, Aaron Carter, I'm sorry. He had his show to Aaron Carter. He said he came out from hanging out with Michael, and his mom was like, tell him what happened. Aaron Carter was like, tell him what? Mom, don't tell me you're going to try to fall for this. He said Michael Jackson did nothing but like God and everything like that. God and everything like that. He wouldn't hurt a soul. And so it was the parents. And then Akon was on Vlad, and this fucking nigga Vlad was trying to tarnish him because Akon was like, yo, I work with Michael, beautiful soul. He's just so talented, right? And then, you know, Vlad, so-called Jew, tried to tarnish him. Akon was like, nope.
I didn't do an agent.
He is an agent. Akon was like, nope, stop that. You're not gonna fucking do that, Vlad. He said it's just like that. You're not gonna fucking do that. He never did nothing like that. He wouldn't do nothing. I was like, yo.
The dude's an agent, bro.
Niggas, you know what he said? He said the nigga had Akon's word was the nigga had what kind of soul? But he like a positive soul, like, you know what I mean? But yeah.
It says on Matthew 24:24, for there shall rise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
They're gonna have that, and they're gonna have them fake image AI and Project Bluebeam and all that. Where they're gonna try to make it seem like the Lord is returning, man.
They're gonna demonize us for sure.
They're gonna demonize us for sure. They're gonna do something.
Look at AI now.
Evil acts and blame it on us.
But look at evil. Look at AI now. And they even got these holographic images, whereas you had people rhyming and shit, Tupac rhyming next to them, holographic image.
You think they can't have a whole bunch of their hitters go up and kill like 4,000 people? And those assassins have on garments, and they say we did it. You know, you gotta think how Esau would think, man. Yeah, they're gonna do things like that, man. Remember when they turned them buildings into fucking Jenga pieces? They put fucking thermite in the buildings, and then when the planes went in, they ignited the shit. Because jet fuel don't burn. Jet fuel don't burn at 4,000 degrees because the damn plane will burn up in the sky.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something.
And it burns quick like lighter fluid, I heard.
And it went straight and they pinned it on Iraq and Iran, which had nothing to do with shit.
Yeah.
Well,
you know who's
actually,
behind that?
They pinned it on Afghanistan.
Afghanistan
and then,
first.
all of a sudden, Iraq got something to do with it. Now they have to invade Iraq too.
They had weapons of mass destruction.
But we do know what burns at 4,000 degrees. Thermate. That powder, when it's ignited, it turns still into butter.
That shit was definitely orchestrated, bro. You could because the towers, they were hit in the 90s. They didn't fall, and plane crashing it wouldn't make it fall. It wouldn't make it definitely not a demolition style.
They hit at the bottom, and they blame.
Call it dancing Israelis.
Actually, also another one. What happened?
Building 7.
The Oklahoma City bombing with Timothy McVeigh. He was a patsy. They set his ass up. He had nothing to do with that. That was an inside job. CIA. Orchestrated.
Yep. Job 13:4 says, "But ye are forgers of lies, you're all physicians of no value.
Gorgeous, you're gifted at you're the chief at lying and you're a physician. You ain't real. You're not a real doctor. You doctor things. You're not a real. You're not real good with medicines and herbs, man. What you do is you do away with all that. You deem that not the legal medical way. And if you talk out against it, it has to be on a medical journal. You gotta be a part of the AMA, World Health Organization or whatever. When you're doing research, it doesn't count if it's not a medical
And
journal.
you know what's wild too, bro? We in 2024, and the majority of the world still think the Son of the Lord, the Son of the Most High, is the so-called white man.
Yeah.
All it's like kind of like, yeah, huh? Really? Yeah.
All the information out there.
Common
These people-
sense.
But these people are so warped in their brain and brainwashed that they have a delusion in their mind, even though the truth is there. But I don't want to accept that because I was so. You had people say this to me.
Propaganda in the media, bro.
Yeah, people say this to me. Yo, man. Sometimes change is hard to accept, especially when you was dealing with something for years and you've been believing this for years.
You can't put new wine in an old bottle.
But when you realize something is a fucking lie and is a fake, why still hold on to that? It's something that I've learned. I had my uncle tell me it's something that I've been dealing with for years. So you telling me something this and showing me this, even though I see it, but I still want to hold on to what I was raised on, what I once only knew. So I'm looking at them like, dude, this dude is a phenomenon. You know what I mean? I showed you. He said, I see the facts there, and I actually believe it. But I want to actually hold on to what I have been taught all my life. That's all I know. For you showing me this is something new to me. Even though I see it with my own eyes and I'm reading it, and I actually kind of believe it, but I want to hold on to what I had.
Precept.
This is my security. Yo, when he said that to me, I said, all right, man. I never dealt with that nigga ever again. I never even called him anymore. I even blocked him from my fucking phone.
Precept.
Yeah.
This is Colossians 2, verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Yahushua.
That's what happened. This guy here was deceived by the rudiments of the world, knowing, all right, I knew this all my life. I was taught the same faction of how you was taught, being deceived by the deceiver. But guess what? The deceiver are the Most High. So the Most High brought me to this truth where I've been undeceived. I was brought to the light, the true light. So now you try to bring people to the light, they will see it, they will acknowledge, yo, this is the truth, you're right, this is true. But I'm used to being in this, I'm used to believing in this, I'm more comfortable. I gotta get used to this truth here. It sounds crazy, but this dude told me this shit. I gotta get used to that. So I'm more comfortable with believing what I was taught as a kid. So I'm looking at this dude. It's all right. So I lost contact. I blocked him from my contacts. I deleted his number and I blocked him so he won't call me. You know.
I got another one. Mark 7, verse 8. For laying aside the commandments of the power, ye hold the tradition of men as the washing of pots and cups and many other such like things ye do.
This dude here, man, you know, he wanted to hold on to the traditions of men and not accept it. He said it. He acknowledged, I believe what you're saying. I see it. I'm reading it. I see it. But I choose to one of us stay with what I was born and raised with.
Do it for the kids.
I ain't doing that shit. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. That's why I blocked him. And my mother was like, oh, why you don't talk to such and such no more? You know what I mean? You know, he be asking about you. So, you know, we got differences and, and I ain't got time to argue with no man. You know what I mean? So, I ain't got time to hold a man's hand either. She was like, what you mean by that? So it's a long story. And that was that. If you want to believe what you believe on this side. I don't presented you with the facts, It shows you everything. You tell me, oh, I gotta get used to that. Even though you show me and I believe it, because it's there, it's black and white, and you proving everything you saying, but I choose the one to hold on to what I was taught. When I heard that shit, what kind of mentality is that, bro? For a man to say that, bro. So I'm like, all right, bro. I had to scratch my head. And it's, all right, bro. Walked off, got in my car, bumped out on his ass. Left him right there standing there. You know? That was that. Never talked to him a day again. And that was like 6 years ago. Never talked to him a day again in my life, man. You know? 6 years ago. Almost.
I got some. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field.
These are the people, the serpent is the so-called white man before he lost his pigmentation.
Says
A serpent is a treacherous or malicious person. Also, subtile, yeah? Subtile, man.
some under tiles till it's west.
Under the web, yeah. Sometime under the web.
It says, which the Lord, Yahweh the powers had made. That was one.
Yeah, so they're all the beasts, all the other creation.
Other
He was
nations don't get that
cunning
much.
and calculating in wickedness.
Yeah, because like the wickedness that we talk about in the world, like the so-called white man will pollute the whole fucking ocean and in the same breath tell you to recycle. Okay, you think you're doing a good cause, but that plastic is not even biodegradable.
Like this nigga got out this video.
You got
years
hope,
ago,
bro.
I gotta find the information again because I got it on flash drives where they could take water and they could take fucked up water and make it look like aqua, like the islands, man. Yo, this nigga it be fucked up and be polluted, but it looked like
I know.
It looked like
You got a whole flowing island.
yo.
You got a whole flowing island of number of plastic bottles. You got a whole, it's like a fucking island. So, bro, that's how big this shit is, bro. Of number,
Yeah, I know that one, yeah.
you got a whole flowing island of number of plastic realm and shit that don't dissolve with the elements. You know what I mean? It just there. You gotta throw it in the ocean.
And then they got some shit that they spray on the fruits to make it look shiny and,
Yeah,
and still fresh.
pesticide.
Food coloring, right?
Man, this fucking
And then you
pesticide.
can take, you know the lens, what's the best lens now? The right line or something?
Oh, the prime lenses?
Prime or right something or what?
Oh, you talking about
It's a camera or something?
yeah, the cameras there's a camera called Red.
And they got
They got red lenses, yeah,
And they
red
can zoom in on it and make the give it that sweaty gloss look with
Oh,
the
wow.
water dripping.
Yeah.
You know how you know how to do it. So they spray that shit you talking about.
Yeah. And also too, you watching the commercial, the milk commercial, actually you find out it's pink. Because they want it to look like creamy and shit. So they use pink. Yeah, this man's a
Fucking devil, bro.
milk is on the screen. This thing is fucking pink.
This is 1 John 5, verse 7. For there are three that bear record in heaven, the Father, the Word, and the Holy Spirit, and these three are one. And there are three that bear witness in earth, the Spirit, and the water, and the blood, and these three agree in one. If we receive the witness of men, the witness of the power is greater. For this is the witness of the power which he had testified of his Son.
That's right. So in the Lord, the Most High, and Yahweh Shai are two separate entities. They are in agreement. That's what makes them one. Like we one body if we in agreement.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and that's why it goes into saying that if you could believe the testimony of men, how much more greater is the testimony of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua?
That was it, bro?
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust our enemy. The other nations and 2/3 of our people are their enemies, but never trust our enemy. Our number one enemy is Esau. Never trust a word he says. He might tell you a little truth, The will you win.
So when that media comes out, like I did, like Michael Jackson said as an example,
Playing on your emotions.
playing on your emotions, you gotta really look into because it's his devil. The devil controls the media. You really have to
Now look,
check
look,
shit out.
the courtroom, the prosecutor, he has to paint a story, an image. So he might have he might have the little kids while they was little, all together, happy. Look at these little innocent children or babies. They have Mike all looking bugged out because he's tired and drained out or whatever. So they paint a picture to the jury. It's all wickedness, man.
And you know what's fucked up too, man? They were saying that when he found innocent on all 12 counts, bro. And this is what's fucked up. The media was pissed off because they thought he was gonna come out like that and the orange. That's what it sold. They said when he's innocent, there's no money in that. So, him going to jail and fucking up his reputation, they could write a million stories.
Guess what? Even though he got acquitted, but his image was tarnished.
Yeah,
and that's how they did it.
You can still lose.
But he still had his loyal fans. But
still, O.J. Simpson, he got acquitted. His shit was tarnished. You know, you got people that are totally innocent, and then they get the media. What they do is they tarnish your image to the point whereas the media, the people believe the media.
You get gaslighted, bro.
Yeah, and then once everything is all said and done, and you get acquitted, now you got debates. You got some people that's rioting. Oh, he was innocent. He was innocent. He got proven innocent. Now that motherfucker was guilty, but you have no proof.
You have no proof, bro.
You have no proof.
all
Motherfuckers
emotions.
cut everything. If anything, if you went to kids, it's gonna be on your computer. It's gonna something. They couldn't find shit, man. They said they destroyed this nigga's house, bro. One in parts of the house they weren't supposed to, ripped everything open. So he has his mates call him because there's over 100 plus employees over there. Call and say like, you won't even want to come home. You won't even want to see what they did to your place. That shit crazy, bro.
Well, then you probably on a situation like that, your insurance won't even pay for that. They'd be like, that's not covered.
He's so rich, but he come out of his pocket and fix all that shit. You know what I mean? That's how much money he
He
has.
said at that point he didn't want to go back. Because his whole shit was this, bro. Like his childhood, you know, he had a fucked up childhood. In the sense that he couldn't really do much. He was on tour and shit as a kid. His father was, you know, fuck with him and whatever.
Tyrant.
Yeah, pretty much a tyrant and shit, man. Telling him shit like, yo, you got that big fucking nose, not for me. All type of fucked with his head anyway. So he was like, look, I'm gonna give back. And you know what they try to make it look like? He only was with one kid. This motherfucker, I found out he was like thousands of children. He was trying to like help with cancer and all that type of shit, bro.
He had the name of his compound was something, I forgot the name of it.
Neverland.
Yeah, the Neverland, I'm saying. It was Neverland's Ranch, but it was basically a whole compound
It's a music club
to
with a zoo.
cater with kids.
Yeah, bro.
He was like a grown ass kid himself.
He said the reason he had to do that is because he's like, I can't go to Disneyland. The moment I step out, it's gonna be limousines and shit I've never enjoyed.
You gotta pay the whole thing.
The reason why he was like that because he never had a childhood.
Yeah, he was a grown ass kid,
You
kind
see,
of.
he never had a childhood. So
I never understood none of that shit till now. I'm watching all this shit back. Like, no, what the fuck? He really.
this dude didn't really do a lot of that shit. And then you had the parents. Because he was a millionaire. He was a billionaire. So they was trying to manipulate the kids to get them to lie, even though some of the stories wasn't adding up.
Culture.
But the media still was sticking to the narrative that he's a goddamn pedophile. But a lot of the kids' stories wasn't adding up because they was being coerced through their mother and their father. That's because they wanted that back.
Yo, and you know what's crazy too? The first time it came in, the first case of it happened, and the dude said he never came saying let's lock Michael up. He said such and such happens, give me 20 million, I won't say nothing. Michael was like, I'm not gonna do this shit. And he said, how about 1 million? And he said, hell no now. And that's when they.
Yeah, but Michael mistake. He said it too. My
mistake
mistake
was
was
something,
to settle out of court with some shit I had nothing to do because I didn't want to be tarnished and drugged through the media
So you wanted
circus.
to get
And
rid of it.
he just
You
wanted
wanted
to,
to
yeah, but that came back.
When you're guilty, you settle like Diddy. Like literally in less than 24 hours, 8 million was paid to Cassie.
Yeah, but
Mike didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but
8
then,
million.
but he came out that once he did that, it came out that he settled. Then that shit just made him guilty. Even though he didn't do nothing, he just wanted it to go away. By you letting it go away, it's like, listen, take me to court, motherfucker. I ain't paying you shit. I ain't do shit, nigga. you gotta prove that shit. But his biggest mistake was paying under the table so that it'll go away and then come and wind up biting him in his head, biting him in his ass.
You know who you gotta also look up to? Lisa Presley, the woman that he married.
Yeah, she set him up too.
But no, there's interviews of her defending. She's like, yo, the moment I met him, I found out he was a real dude. He was like, Michael was like, look, the first time they met, because Michael wanted to talk to her. Because come to find out, Michael only dealt with supermodels. I didn't even know that either. But anyways, she was like, Michael was like, look, first thing they saying out there, I'm gay, I'm not gay, I'm not doing this, I don't bleach my. He was going into all of that shit. He was like, and he's after years of being with the guy, she was just like, yo, he's a fucking good soul.
Yeah, and they had a kid together.
And then, but when you watch the interviews, Oprah's our shit. The other bitch, I can't forget her, because they'll say things like, "How can you be with him? Look how he looks." And then having an audience looking at you like making it look like you weird if you saying, "Look, I'm with this man."
Oprah had a lot of influence. Why do you think now Oprah's under federal investigation? Because now they investigating her for a lot of shit. Because Diddy gonna tell a lot of people, man. She was a part of them parties. You better believe that shit. Oprah Winfrey, man.
All them fucking people like that, bro, cut those jakes that lie on other jakes and know the truth. Those gonna fucking do it, man.
I was doing the same thing when I saw those.
We gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
Shalom.